Vietnam's growing economy and nearly 1 million active enterprises have created strong demand for independent auditing services. For foreign investors, setting up an auditing firm in Vietnam offers significant opportunities. However, this is a conditional business sector with strict legal and licensing requirements. Foreign investors can establish auditing firms in Vietnam through 100% foreign-owned companies, joint ventures with local partners, or by setting up branches of foreign firms. However, the firm must be licensed by the Ministry of Finance before it can legally operate. Ready to start the operation? The setup process begins with applying for an investment registration certificate and an enterprise registration certificate from the Department of Finance. Step 1 is to obtain the IRC, which certifies your permission to invest and includes the total investment capital and project duration. This process typically takes 2 to 3 weeks. Once the IRC is issued, the next step is to apply for the ERC. It usually takes 1 week to obtain. The ERC allows the company to begin operations, while the IRC grants permission for the investor to execute the project. These documents legally establish your company and define its business scope under Independent Auditing Services in the official VSIC codes. After successfully obtaining both, your company is duly registered. You have 90 days to contribute the committed charter capital, statutory capital and professional requirements. Auditing firms face strict financial and personnel requirements. Statutory capital. A limited liability auditing company must maintain a minimum statutory capital of 5 billion Vietnamese dongs. This must be continuously maintained as equity. It is not just declared capital. This maintenance requirement is legally monitored. The firm's equity must never drop below 5 billion Vietnamese dongs. If it does, the company has 3 months to inject capital and restore the mandated level, failing which may result in license suspension. The auditing firm must have a legal head office with an official address, a dedicated working space suitable for storing documents and client records. Virtual offices are not accepted for the final operating license due to the sensitive nature of the data handled. Personnel. To qualify for an auditing license, the company must employ at least 5 certified auditors registered in Vietnam. Ownership structure. In an LLC, the capital contribution from practicing auditors must account for over 50% of the firm's charter capital. This ensures professional expertise holds the majority financial interest. Management qualifications. The firm's leadership must meet strict criteria. The legal representative or director must be a licensed auditor who has held a valid practicing certificate and has accumulated at least 3 years, 36 months, of practical auditing experience. Furthermore, the managing auditor must secure a clear background check, confirming they have no prior criminal record or legal restrictions that would impair their professional judgment or fiduciary duty. This individual is personally responsible before the law for the firm's compliance with professional auditing standards. After company registration, IRC and ERC, and meeting all capital and personnel requirements, the firm must formally apply for the auditing service license from the Ministry of Finance. Without this final license, the company cannot legally provide services. The firm must comply with strict independence rules, meaning no non-audit services, like internal consulting, can be provided to the same client during the audit period. The application requires proof of the 5 billion Vietnamese dongs capital maintenance, staffing qualifications, and office premises. Without this final license, the company cannot provide auditing services. Auditing firms in Vietnam must comply with strict independence rules. This means a firm cannot audit a company if one of its auditors serves on the client's board, or if the firm has provided non-audit services like internal consulting or management advice to the same client within the audit period. Strict compliance with ethical and professional standards is mandatory. Licensed auditing firms must register annually with the Ministry of Finance, submit periodic reports, and comply with Vietnamese auditing standards. They are also subject to inspections and quality control reviews by regulators. Failure to meet annual renewal requirements results in automatic license forfeiture. At LTS Law, we specialize in guiding foreign investors through this entire process. Our support includes structuring your firm to meet the 50% auditor ownership rule and assisting with capital verification. We focus on securing investment and enterprise certificates, meeting the 5 billion Vietnamese dongs statutory capital requirement, recruiting qualified auditors, and navigating the specialized license application with the Ministry of Finance. Our bilingual team ensures your firm is established legally and professionally. Contact LTS Law today or visit lts.com.vn for a free consultation. Establish firm legally, smoothly, ready to serve Vietnam's corporate growth.